Welcome to the MOOCs course Community Engagement and Social Responsibility. Today we will discuss Unit 2 entitled Community Engagement in Entrepreneurship. This unit is divided into two modules. Today we will discuss Module 2 titled Community Development and Engagement Programs. In the fifth part of Module 2, we will learn about community collaboration, community engagement, its life cycle, model and frameworks. In the previous part, we learned about community driven actions, community driven developments, and phases. Now, what are community collaboration? This is all about the community driven action. So, what is the community collaboration in that? Community collaboration among a collection of individuals and organization, and it is a process that cannot be accomplished on its own. So we can say there is a leader in the group or there is a person in a community who is working, but the work done by only one person is not able and he will not be able to accomplish his task. So there should be a collaboration of the individuals. Collaborators share the knowledge and are willing to make changes to their services or programs activities to reach a common objective. So peoples in a village, they work collectively to get to set a goal and to complete that goal or to achieve that goal. Collaborators pool resources to achieve a common purpose. They take the different resources available in the local area, they make them available for themselves, they use those resources to achieve their goals or to complete their purpose. This necessitates discussion and agreement and the goal and the techniques. Developing a working group partner requires a lot of effort and time. It may be possibility to a task faster if you do not rely on others to engage and contribute. If you are doing alone any task, it will take a lot of time. But if we are doing in a group, the time consumption can be decreased. Collaboration only works when all participants contribute to the effort and gain from it. When partners sense an imbalance, whether perceived or actual, in the advantages of collaboration, the collaborative process may be halted. Effective partnerships needs trust between the partners to share advantages and resources while also taking on problems. The diagram basically shows the necessities of a high level of dedication, trust, and efficient management of turf and territorial concerns. Merging operational and administrative structures would be a reasonable next step when collaborating partners or organizations operate so closely and efficiently together. Now let's see about the community engagement. What is community engagement? Community participation is a mix of science and art in practice, sociology, public policies, political science, cultural anthropology, organizational development, psychology, social psychology, and other disciplines. So we are mixing all of these together for a community participation. It also draws on principles from the literature on community engagement, community development, consistency, building, and community psychology to organize the information. The art is in the understanding, competence, and sensitivity with which the science is used and adapted to match the community and the goals of specific engagement projects. So, what we are saying is community engagement, how we are engaging the peoples together so they can work collaboratively for a community driven development. So, all of these terms are interrelated. We are having a community engagement and we are doing community collaborations for our development program. So in this regard, if we will discuss more, the community engagement is participatory governance and it is essential for the bottom up approach. Means bottom approach means from the lower level we are making peoples to empower and we are making to some higher level. Community engagement results in inclusive planning and overall improvement in the community integration. So there are life cycle of community engagement which includes inception, establishment, maturity and mitosis. Now we will discuss these life cycle points one by one. The first one is inception. What is inception? Inception is just starting or nurturing anything. Yeah, like we are sowing a plant or watering it. That is an inceptional process. So how we are doing this inception process in this community engagement? We are just emailing customers or customer panels, inviting them to participate in that, announcing the launch of any community in a newsletter with an invitation, inviting members to participate for community engagement, starting discussions on news and current events, placing video content on what is going on in the community, inviting people to contribute and welcoming new members using private messages, asking for input in the community itself, and it takes around 0 to 9 months for the inception time period. In this, what for summarizing this slide, what I am saying is we are just inviting the various type of peoples like some organizations, peoples who are interested in community engagement programs, how we are familiarizing the other peoples about that community assets and strength, how we are developing that community so that other peoples can also engage or also give their ideas for their development. So this is the inception period. The second phase of this is establishment. In the establishment part, we are scheduling expert questionnaire and answer sessions. We are just interacting with some experts so that uh, they can discuss the problems of the community. Establishment, conducting interviews with community members. We are interviewing those community members, what they are doing, what they are facing, and what are their ideas, that how they can develop themselves. Sharing insights about the community itself, creating think tanks on topical themes, broaden integration to product pages, activating super users by inviting them to actively participate and give their feedback for this community engagement programs. Organize an offline event where members can meet in real life. Communities generally enter this phase or this stage into the 6th to 18th month after their launch. Means the inception time period is around 0 to 9 months. So after 0 to 9 months, establishment phase will require around 6 to 18 months. The next phase in this community engagement is maturity. So in this maturity, developing a personalized community page, assigning VIPs privileges to super users, setting up a separate community for test panels and co-creation, highlighting business cases, example call reductions, sharing interesting cases within the organization, their success stories, the challenges they are facing so that they can be motivated. Communities tend to reach the maturity stage in about 2 to 3 years after their launch. It is just a process of making a local community into a developed community. So it is requiring the inception, the starting phase, then we are establishing that community. Now it is being maturity phase. So in this maturity phase, it will take time. It will take 2 to 3 years to mature any community for their skills. The last step is mitosis. The last phase of this community engagement is mitosis. So by this stage, some experts will likely have become active in the community as well. If we are doing some work, so some persons get activated in this community engagement. So now that activated person can go somewhere else and start some new community engagement program. So they're important because of their specific expertise that they can use to provide information and answer questions to the new members. So this expert can answer some new members, they can enlighten them how they can do this community engagement. However, some experts may find this rather limiting and will appreciate separate expert groups within the community. In this way, they will remain interested and participate. So some which are more expertise, they can go with some other places and start some new community engagement program. but if one is not want to go to some other places, they can make some small groups in that community and encourage them, and they can add some other peoples to that community groups. So these all the four phases of the community engagement programs, that is inception, establishment, maturity and mitosis. Now, what are the models and the frameworks for this community engagement programs? The literature provides various models and frameworks to understand the health and promotion, health research that can be helpful in the practice of community engagement. So that can be individual, interpersonal relationships, community-based and society-based. If we go for the individual perspective, we should conduct some educational programs to help people to make wise choices to improve nutritional intake, increase their physical activity and control their weight. So in this we are not want any group of members, an individual can do this. So there are various government initiative programs in which the peoples are going home to just aware the people. Now the second one is the interpersonal relationships. In this interpersonal relationships, we create walking clubs and we work with community groups to introduce in healthy menus and cooking methods. So we are working in some groups with them. On the basis of the community, in the community model or in the community type of framework, we assist the local grocery shops and convenience stores in expanding their selection of fresh fruits and vegetables. The last and not the least is the society type of model and framework. In this type of framework, we basically advocate for the passage of regulations. We eliminate the soft drinks, the high calorie snacks. We can also ban the use of trans fatty acids. We can also budget for road and maintenance so that the people can move from one place to another easily. And if we are eliminating these type of drinks and trans fatty acids, they will be more rely on some nutritional type of thing. So in this we are basically are more focusing about the health and well-being. For our community to work efficiently for their development, one should always consider about their health and well-being. So all of these should be completed in this community engagement programs. So, in this part, we learned about community collaboration, community engagement, its life cycle, model, and framework. In the next part, we will discuss community engagement programs such as free medical and rural development camps run by Dayalbag Educational Institute. Thank you.